Hi, I'm Kelsey Gillespie and I'm going to be showing you my highly requested sock curls video. All you're going to need is, of course, socks, heat protectant spray, leave-in conditioner, a hairbrush, a scrunchie, and some hair clips. You're going to want to make sure your hair is 90% dry, 10% wet. If it's not wet enough, you can take a spray bottle and just add a little spritz. If your hair is too dry, the curls aren't gonna happen, and if it's too wet, the curls aren't gonna hold. You're gonna pick where you want your part. I like mine on the side. Then you're gonna take half your hair and section it. You can see that the side part actually teeters over to the middle because I didn't want too much hair on this side, otherwise the curls would be uneven. For thicker hair, you're gonna need more socks. I have pretty thick hair, so I'm gonna use about 6 socks. If you have thinner hair, you can use 1 sock, or if you want looser curls, you can just use 1 sock. If you want tighter curls, use more socks. On this side, I'm doing 3 sections, so I'm gonna start with my bottom section and clip up the top. Start the section, make sure you brush through it. Then you're gonna take one of the socks, take the end that is together, not the open end, so the closed end, and you're gonna go like this with a clip, like so. You're gonna take the piece, put it in front of the sock and wrap backwards. Take your fingers like this, and you're gonna be wrapping around the sock. Make sure that you don't see any of the sock. If you can see the sock like this, your hair is going to be crimpy, not curly. So make sure, again, you take it like this and wrap around the sock. Make sure there's no tangles and it's all soft. If you need to brush through it again, don't worry, just put the brush through. When you get to the bottom, you're going to unclip, hold tight, and unclip. Use the sock to secure your hair in place, like so, and take your hand, put it through the sock. Grab the closed end of the sock with your fingers and pull this up. How easy is that? For section 2, I'm going to show you again. Take another sock with the closed end and clip it like so. Take your hair, brush through it. Use your middle and your index finger like this. Wrap back and wrap around the sock. Again, the direction is backwards. You don't want to see any of the sock. It's so quick. I love this hack. Clip it like that. Let go of this. Use this to secure it in place. Put your hand through the sock. This part's a little hard. It's the hardest part about it, but grab it like that and pull upwards. That's 2 socks. Okay, this part is getting a little dry, so I just spritz it again. The sock backwards. You want the hair to be facing forwards, the sock backwards, because you're wrapping it backwards. Some of the pieces are a little bit shorter, so they're coming out, but that's okay because this, once I let go, it's gonna loosen up a bit, and then the sock is gonna hold it in a curl. So you don't have to worry about these, they're gonna actually get curled too. So they're coming out the side of my head. I'm a back sleeper, so I can sleep comfortably on the back of my head. But if you sleep on your side, there's another way to do the sock curls where you do them in the back and you kind of wrap it like a bun. I'm gonna show you that in another video. If you know you're going to an event, I would recommend wearing 2-day hair. So wash your hair at night, let it dry 90%, use the sock curls, wear it for a day, and then again do the sock curls, sleep in it, and on the 2nd day, that should be when you're planning your event. If you have a wedding or something, don't do sock curls the night before. Make sure you practice this because you might want to troubleshoot a little bit. if you have an event to go to. I wish I knew about this hack sooner because I actually get a way better result with this method than I do using my Shark. I love my Shark for blow drying my hair, especially because it's so fast. But for the blow, it does take a little bit more work. Again, it's a super nice result, but this is a bit of an easier way to do it with no heat damage, so it's kind of a no-brainer. Some people on TikTok will use their sock and they'll hold it in their mouth. I prefer to use a clip because then you're starting the curl in the middle of your head and not at the front, and I find it gives a bit of a more even look. I also think it's just way easier than holding it in your mouth. I would never be able to film this video if I was doing that. Make sure you grab long socks. If the socks aren't long enough, it is a little bit harder because you need enough sock to cover up the curl. I grabbed these socks out of my boyfriend's sock drawer, so thank you to him. Oops. This is so easy. It takes about 5 minutes. The elastic in the socks are gonna hold them in place and you're gonna be able to sleep comfortably. You're gonna get the best blowout of your life. It's the morning and I'm taking out my sock curls. Okay, so you wanna brush it back. I know it looks crazy, but trust the process, this is gonna fall. You can add hair oil. So if you have straight hair and you think it's not gonna curl your hair, look how much it curled my hair. This is insane. Okay, this worked a little too well. I'm gonna have breakfast and do some stuff and I'm gonna come back and hopefully it has fallen a bit. Thank you so much for watching. This worked too well that I had to run a blow dryer through it, and it'll still fall throughout the day, but I absolutely love it. So the sock curls I used yesterday worked way too well and I took them out. My hair was super curly. So I ended up doing it again with 4 socks only this time. I absolutely love sock curls. Like, this is amazing. So because I was redoing it, these ones were actually only in for about an hour. One more. Like, look at that. It's like a perfect Hollywood curl. Okay, this worked way better than this morning, and I really only left this in about an hour. So I went and got my roots dyed, she blow dried it, and then I put a little bit of water in, put 4 socks, and there you go. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you try it and let me know your results.